it. But I guess it was good to get started on that. This was going to be in training camp, so.
It happened yesterday too, but I mean, you've obviously been behind an offensive line a lot, but when you haven't done it in, I don't know, 8-9 months or whatever it's been, is it a little bit jarring to take those practice reps and see 5 guys in front of you?
Not really. I mean, I've done it so many times in the past that, after a couple times of seeing it, I mean, you more so feel those guys than actually see them. So it's, every rep will help, though, going forward.
Did you get out of this offseason program what you wanted to get out of it?
Yeah, I think so. I think, as a whole, the offense kept moving in the right direction. I think every day we kept getting better. I mean, we had a couple bad days here and there, but overall we were moving in the right direction. The young guys really coming on and the new guys really coming on and, making a splash. It's been a good offseason, I'd say.
How do you define a bad day? Is it assignment-wise or just physical or what?
I mean, any number of things. It could be bad throws by me, not the right assignments, whatever it is. Just you go out there trying to be perfect, and I think that's what a good offense does. You will never succeed, but that's always the goal.
We talked to you about a month ago, and you said the deep ball was one of the last things that came back from your knee injury. Did you feel like that improved over the last month? Did you see differences between you mid-May and now mid-June?
I wouldn't say huge differences. I think I'm very confident in it. It's been coming off the hand very well. I thought the receivers make my job so easy. When you're the speed like Keys and Dante and those guys, just their ability to separate from the defense makes it easy. Just put it out there far enough for them and don't underthrow them really.
Is part of that mental, Jimmy, just knowing that you're going to have to step into a pass rush more once camp and exhibitions come?
Yeah, I'd say the mental part's probably the first step of it. Like I said before, you really don't look at those guys. You more so feel them while you're looking at the receivers and the defense. But I think all that will come with time. I'll try to implement as many drills as I can, during these 40 days or so. But I think once until bulls start flying and everything, then we'll really see.
What's your plan for these next 6 weeks?
Bounce around a little bit. Be down in LA with a couple of the guys throwing. Got a QB coach down there and everything, so we got a pretty good setup.
Which guys are going to join you down there?
You'll see. Surprise for you guys, yeah. Can't give you all the secrets, man. Come on.
Is the QB coach just a part-time thing, or is that somebody that's going to work with you year-round?
These next 40 days will be big, getting with him and everything. He knows the offense pretty well, and it'll really help us going forward.
What's his name?
It's Tom House and all of his guys. Oh. They got a little squad down there.
What's the most noticeable difference in the defense last year compared to this year? Like going against the defense in minicamp last year compared to this year?
There's a lot of speed. They got some speed out there now for sure. On the edges, the linebackers are flying around and everything. And I think they've made some good improvements this offseason and everything. And it's just, like I said before, I think they're moving in the right direction, same as the offense. And at the end of the day, you want to keep improving. You're either getting better or worse, and we want to keep getting better.
It's early, but can you talk a little bit about the competition between CJ and Nick and what you're seeing from them out there?
Yeah, those two are battling. We got a good group in that room. Just very tight knit. We all get along with each other, but at the end of the day, we're still competing for jobs and fighting it every day. So I think it's a healthy competition, but it's something that'll make us all better.
Jimmy, Nick Mullen said that your demeanor hasn't changed even now that you're back on the field. Has anything changed for you fundamentally as you transition into another year and now coming back from the surgery?
Nothing fundamentally. I think, obviously the longer I'm in this offense and able to talk to Kyle and get on the same page with him, it's all going to become, more cohesive and smoother operation. But I'd say fundamentally, nothing drastically has changed.
Dante has talked about how much, not easier, but just how much more confident he is coming into his second year. Can you see the changes in him?
Yeah. Dante, I think, his body's maturing too. I mean, he's coming out breaks with power, his speed. It doesn't look like he's moving very fast, but he really is. And it's a weird thing for a quarterback to get used to. He's different than most guys running, where Marquise looks like he's running really fast, and he is running really fast. Where Dante, it's different. So being able to get on the same page with him, I think these last couple of weeks and everything has been very important.
Because he has that different movement, is it hard to adjust your timing to him? Is that kind of what it is?
Yeah, it's just different. It's hard to describe unless you're seeing it. But you're trying to throw it while he's coming out of a break, but he comes out of a break differently than most guys. But it's so hard on the defense that you just really, he's going to get open. You just don't want to miss him.
But with Kyle being here a third season now, there are going to be natural evolutions in the offense and the system and things like that. And then you also have a bunch of moving parts with new receivers and personnel, things like that. How is that all melding together? And how did that meld together this offseason?
Yeah, I think it's going in the right direction. I mean, even from the first day that I got here, whether it's protections, routes, whatever it is, things have changed, and that's how any good offense is. You know, you're gonna adapt to the defense that you're going against, and defenses are gonna do the same to you guys. So it's really about just staying ahead, I think. And Kyle does that better than anybody. We're just putting us in good situations to be successful.
With all the new bodies on offense, is there anybody specifically that you're looking forward to seeing the most this season?
Nothing specific. I think all the skill guys have done a great job. The new guys have really stepped up, and quickly too. You know, it's a complicated offense to learn. So for those new guys to come in and make the impact that they did, and you know, obviously had a couple of guys hurt during these OTAs, and getting them back for training camp would be good.
Jimmy, have you worked with Tom House before?
Yeah, a little bit. Just prior off season,
Okay. Last year.
like before OTAs.
You come recommend.
Same off season, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, okay. A couple months ago.
Yeah, there you go.
How did you connect? I know a lot of quarterbacks have gone to him. How did you connect with him?
Just my agents kind of knew him pretty well, and so that's kind of where the connection started. And then I got to know him on a more one-on-one basis.
Are there
What
other
is it,
QBs down there with you, like Drew Brees? I mean, did those guys come through there?
Yeah, I mean everyone has their different sessions and everything, but yeah, that's kind of I actually met Wilton there.
Oh.
Oddly enough, yeah, before he got drafted here, that was our first time meeting.
John
Is it-
Taylor talked about how he feels faster this season. You guys obviously had some great chemistry your first season. Do you see, a lot of improvement in what he's able to do now?
Yeah, definitely. He's Trent's he's so savvy. It's awesome having a guy like that in the slot who he feels space differently than most guys. He knows his strengths and he knows his weaknesses, and he's gonna do everything he can to make those weaknesses better. And he doesn't have many of them, but it's just when you have a guy like that, it makes my job very easy.
Couple more.
Is there any? I know you're not in the receiving room necessarily, but is there anything Wes Welker has brought that sort of reminds you of your previous time in New England?
He brings juice every day. Wes is awesome. Yeah, whether it's just getting the guys rolling or. He's got some good jokes and everything. I'll let the other guys elaborate on that, but I'll let the receivers tell you guys about those. But he's Wes is awesome, and it's just he brings a good mindset to that room.
Working with the quarterback coach, what's your priority there? I mean, what is it that you're really? I'm sure you probably have a list of priorities, things you want to work on. What's at the top of that list for you?
I wouldn't say there's one thing specifically. You know, during these 40 days, you do so many different things: physical, mental. You're trying to recover at the same time while getting ready for training camp. But I think just having the timing of the offense down, being in rhythm with the receivers that I'll work with and everything, and just getting comfortable. I mean, it's been a little while since I've been in 11-on-11 football, so just getting as comfortable as I can, as quickly as I can.
All right, guys. Thanks, Jimmy.
All right, thanks guys. Have a good summer.
You too.